held this evening in Springfield. That event taking place at Loophole Brewery on Taylor Street. All proceeds from the event benefiting junior achievement of Western Mass. Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno, along with Thunderbirds President Nate Costa and Hampden County Sheriff Nick Kochi, all served as celebrity bartenders tonight. They tell us supporting programs like junior achievement is a priority for them.
The more education you give to our young people, the better opportunities they're going to have to move forward.
It's about getting these students in these high school age and even younger engaged and looking at what the future could hold for them.
Western Mass News also spoke with junior achievement of Western Mass President Amy Meraki. She says tonight's event was a good opportunity, spreading the word about their program.
We want to make sure the community is aware of the work that we do and the community partners we have. This is a way to honor some of those relationships and some of the volunteers and big supporters we have.
Meraki adding that all of the funds raised tonight will go directly towards the different learning experiences and programs being offered to local students.